Right, welcome along, guys. Cheers for tuning in. Touring car race for you from Oschersleben. Now, first time on the calendar. Wonderful little track for the touring cars. Difficult to overtake, but a lot of fun, as you're going to see in this video. Now, I've struggled with qualifying lately in the touring cars. I can't quite get it switched on enough to get myself up there. So qualifying wasn't great. And my start was even worse. I haven't got double clutch, so I can't get away very well at the moment. So if you've got a wheel company and you manufacture these things and you've got a double clutch wheel and you want to send me one, cheers. Jokes aside, there's beef in this race, as you can see from the thumbnail. Now, I got away poorly and I got caught up behind a couple of guys. I make a few mistakes early on, and I think I get past them, and then I get overtaken again, and then I've got to repass them. Anyway, by the time I clear them, there's a big gap. I think it's 5 or 6 seconds to the next guy. And when I get there, he's not pleased to see me. Now, there's a couple of issues here. He has an issue with me, this guy. Now, I don't really understand where this has come from. I have raced him a few times in the past. If you're familiar with touring cars, you see the same names week in, week out. So this guy is clearly holding a grudge from something. I'm not sure where. So I've beaten him a couple of times. He's beaten me a couple of times. We're both at the top end of the touring car races. Similarly paced, I would say. I think I'm a little bit quicker. But basically we get on the back of him, and there's a little bit of contact, which is my fault. Hand on heart, the first little bit is my fault. I run into the back of him. He's braking on the apex. I'm already on the throttle. You'll see that happen. And then there is a coming together later on, and then at the end of the race, we get a little bit of abuse from him. He calls me an idiot. He says, I can see why you've got a B licence, which, these things come and go. They're going waves. Sometimes you've got an A licence, sometimes you've got a B licence. At the moment, I've got a B licence. At the moment, he's got an A licence. So clearly, he's feeling very superior at the moment to me. So yeah, I genuinely don't know where the beef comes from. He's called me a bastard in the past when I've got past him quite cleanly at Road America. I don't know if the video's down there somewhere. Shot up the inside at turn 3. And yeah, so he called me out on that one. I'm not sure why, but so I remember him. Anyway, seems like a bit of a sore loser to me. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if you think I've done anything wrong. I'm going to show you the replay at the end as well. It's touring cars at the end of the day. There's always contact. But yeah, it's just one of those things. Anyway, there's no hard feelings on my part. If you ever watch this, pal, it's just racing. I know emotions get the best of us all. I'm one of the worst for it. I understand that. But yeah, it's just one of those things, just racing. We're always going to be bumping doors with similar pace. Even though our pace in this one wasn't similar, because I was much faster than you, wasn't I? Let's be honest. So yeah, anyway, if you like the video, guys, do us a favour. Hit that like button before you get into it. And if you like the sort of content, you want to see more, please consider subscribing. Right, cheers, guys. Let's go.
P5, 30 minutes. Okay, get ready. Green, green, green.
Terrible start. Idiot.
Left side.
Absolutely terrible.
Hold your line. Clear left.
See, initially it was okay, it felt okay, then it just started spinning. I thought I was away well, and then sort of second phase, if you want to call it that, just caught me out.
Car clear right. Car right. Clear right. Left side. Clear left.
Very aggressive, but it had to be.
Sixth place. Right side. Right side's clear.
I was lucky he didn't understeer out there. Went in way too hot. Right, come on. Not going to do my tyres any good, but we got round. Need to really get on the back of Vincent here.
In the pits, heads up. Incident in turn 1. Car left. Clear left.
So P5 at this strength of field will be an improvement on my division points from the previous race.
Car left. He's still there. He's still there. Still there. Clear left, car left.
Jesus Christ, mate.
Clear left.
Why
left,
he's
clear
fighting
left.
that, I have no idea. Jesus, I mean, he has every right to fight for the position, but
E7. Car right. Still there. Hold your line. Clear right. B6. Left side. Clear left. Find a way around, we're losing time. Left side. Still there. Hold your line. Clear left. Hold your nerve. Make them do the work. Come on, Duncan. Good stuff. Keep it coming.
No way I can close a 5-second gap to these guys.
P5. Behind is now 1.2 seconds. You're reeling Vincent in. The gap's now 5.4. fastest lap for Miranda, 1:32.50. Okay, Duncan, we're matching race pace. You've just done a 1:32.66.
Need them to start fighting, really.
The next car is Vincent. Okay, Duncan, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes. The gap behind is now 4.1. Keep digging. This isn't over yet. Halfway home, we've got plenty of fuel. E5. Just done a 1:32.87. Sector 1 is 0.39 off the pace.
Running way too hot there. I am gaining though.
Vincent in. The gap is now 4.4 seconds.
I need him to start lunging, getting desperate. Force some mistakes. He is dropping back. If he loses the draft, we might have a chance. Oh, that's a terrible line through there.
New fastest lap for Miranda, 1:32.25. That was 1:33.00. Your lap times are dropping off. Come on, you can do better than this. Okay, Duncan, you've got half your fuel left.
Come on.
The gap to Vincent ahead is now 3.8 seconds. The leader's just done a 132.15. You're matching race pace, this is good. All right, Duncan, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Come on.
That's your best lap in this session. There's an incident in triple.
Shit.
Sector 3 is 0.26 off the pace. The gap to Vincent in front is now 2.3 seconds.
was lucky then. Come on.
Okay, Duncan, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. You're reeling. Vincent, in. The gap is 1.2 seconds. Two minutes to go, 2 minutes. Car left. Still there. Still there. Clear left. Car right. Clear right side. Right side's clear. Car left. You're still there.
What?
Hold your line. Clear left. Car clear right.
have one more lap.
One more lap to go. Car right. Right side's clear. On your left. Clear left. Car right. Still there. He's still there. Clear right.
I mean, you can flash all you want, mate, but I'm inside yet. Come on. He's still flashing. All the way inside there. He's even tried to nudge me a couple of times. He's still flashing his lights. Get that looked at, mate.
Looks like P1 has gone off in turn 1. Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Right, there we go. What do we make of that then? For me, it's just classic touring car racing. It's hard. There's always a little bit of contact. And yeah, the first bit of contact is completely my fault. We've got different cornering techniques there for turn 1 and 2. I go a little bit deeper, whereas he hugs that inside apex a little bit more. So he's on the brakes and I'm actually sort of on the throttle, or at least I'm coming off the brakes at that point, trying to run it wide. And I apologised for that bit of contact, and I didn't try and take advantage of it. I eased off and I let him regain his position and his composure. And then at that point, he tries to like give it one of them into me. I don't know if he's trying to make contact or if he's just trying to, I don't know, let me know he's annoyed. But I've seen the movement in the car straight away. Obviously, you've seen it on the replay there. And there's a couple of times he moves over to try and bang doors with me. Whether it's to try and affect me in the braking zone, I'm not too sure. Or force me, into difficulties. But he's trying to squeeze me a couple of times. And then obviously I set him up beautifully out of that hairpin. Get alongside him nice and early so he can't move across. He realises that and he moves back over. I move over with him to try and extend the track and obviously open that corner up as much as I can. And then at the point of turning, there's contact. Now, I genuinely expected him to yield that, because in that position, I would yield that. Once I got alongside him, I think he has to. Well, he doesn't have to, but I would yield that, because there's no way I'm going to go around the outside into, I think they're called triples. There's no way I would try and force that move around there. Once you give up the inside there, it's pretty much done. You trail braking all the way in over both apexes and then back on the throttle for the right-hander. Back on the throttle a little bit to settle the car till you're hard on the brakes and turning right. It's very unlikely you're going to go all the way around the outside of the left-handers to have that inside for the right-hander. Whether that's what he was trying to do, I don't know. But yeah, the little bit of abuse we had, he said he was going to report me, calls me an idiot. Like I said before, I mentions the fact that I've got a B licence. I'm not sure why. So yeah, I mean, some people hold a grudge. That's fair. To be fair, it makes the racing more interesting, doesn't it? When you've got a little rival that you like to be. But I'm really happy with my pace. Really happy with how I drove on this one. It was a little scrappy and I made some mistakes at first, but the pace was good. I don't quite have the pace to fight with the guys at the top end. But yeah, I'm pleased with how it's gone. I think I've regained the lead in the division 2, so pretty pleased with that. We'll do a couple more here, see if we can gain any more. If it's a more interesting race than this one, I'll upload that one as well. And then we'll move on to next week's race. So yeah, onwards and upwards. So yeah, no hard feelings from our point of view with Chaussonnet. I don't even know if that's how you say it. I think it is. So we'll see. We'll see if he puts a report in. We'll see if he settles down and apologises. Not that I feel he needs to, but we'll see. We'll just see how it develops. And yeah, if nothing else, it makes it very interesting next week, doesn't it? Give us a like before you go, guys. Do us a favour. And if you're not yet subscribing to the channel and you like this sort of content, then you might want to consider clicking that button down there. Cheers, guys. See you on the next one.